Over the past month, I have been on a mission, and that mission is to make more authentic human connections. I'm not talking about liking somebody's LinkedIn post or subscribing to their YouTube channel. I'm talking about getting to know somebody on a deeper level. So if they live close by, asking if they'd like to grab a drink and chat, or if they live further away, having a conversation over Zoom. And the results have been absolutely amazing. We are inundated with negative news 24/7. And so we tend to think that the world is kind of a shitty place. In reality, there are so many kind, generous, and interesting people. So I am begging you to start making real, authentic human connections and make that more of a part of your daily life. Now, what in the world prompted me to do this? Well, I am a career relaunch coach and I work with people who are returning to the paid workforce after a career break. And one of my biggest pieces of advice is that you need to make connections. Well, I also believe in that for myself, but life has, gotten busy and I have realized I haven't been doing as much of it. So I said, okay, this month you're going to aim to meet 3 to 5 new people per week. And it has been fascinating, the people that I have met. I've met doctors and teachers and best-selling authors. I even met how did she phrase it? It is a laugh yoga coach is what she does. Yes, like you lead people in laughing sessions, which I didn't even know was a thing. And it has been so fun. It's also made me realize, and I already knew this, but it made me realize on more of a deeper level that we just need to break down these barriers. We put people into buckets. Well, this person believes this politically, or this person is this religion, and you automatically put a wall up thinking that you don't have things in common or you judge them. When you strip that all away, you realize that each of us has our own unique story and that most of us are trying to do the best that we can in this world, and taking the time to get to know them is so incredibly rewarding. And now you might think to yourself, like I did, okay, but who wants to talk to me? I had these limiting beliefs too. And I thought, well, that person's probably pretty busy and they're not gonna wanna take 20, 30 minutes to talk with me, or they have a lot of followers. There's no way they're even gonna see my email. And I have been shocked. I have made it a mission of mine, and in addition to reaching out to people, but to find people that I genuinely respect and want to learn from. And I was nervous to see if they'd even respond back. And now some of them didn't, and that's okay. I mean, that's just to be expected. But some of them have. And the conversations that have come from it, I've learned so much. They've offered to help me out. I've offered to help them out. And I think a lot of the times we think, well, we read a book about a subject or we watch a video about a subject, but actually talking to somebody who's lived that experience, it's so refreshing. And I know that there is a lot that polarizes us, but when we can find those commonalities, it just strips everything else away. And that's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, the main ways that I have reached out, and I've reached out on LinkedIn, and I will always send a message when I ask to connect with somebody. I've joined professional organizations as well as just sending people emails. Now, I will say this, if you are looking to connect with somebody, make your initial outreach personal. I know this sounds so obvious, but the number of people who don't do this or keep it very generic is actually more than you would think. So find out a little bit about that person and weave that into your outreach. Now, for some people, you already know, like, oh, I love their book. I'm going to let them know how much it impacted me. While other people you might not know as much about, but you can always just take a few minutes to pay them a compliment. And trust me, that goes a long way. And when you do this, for me, when I reach out to somebody I kind of, see how the situation feels. If it feels right in the initial conversation to say, hey, would you like to chat? I'll do it. But sometimes it takes some more back and forth before we work up to that. Just feel it out. And if you're worried that people aren't going to get back to you, then who cares? I mean, honestly, there are billions of people out there. There are people who are going to get back to you. And you don't have to make this a huge thing. Like, you don't have to go for James Clear, which, if James Clear ever does watch this video, I did reach out to him, but I have yet to hear back. But it can just be as simple as starting in your own neighborhood. When you go for a walk and you walk past your neighbor, instead of just keeping your head down and listening to your music, look up, say hi, start a conversation with them. And we actually started doing that too in our own neighborhood. I made it a mission to have a brunch for our neighbors. And we had 3 families come out, and it was wonderful to get to know them as well. So you don't have to think broad. You don't have to think small. You can think however you want, whoever you want to learn more about, to get to know better. I challenge you to reach out. Now, I'm not saying it has to be 3 to 5 times a week, but find something for you that works. Maybe it's once a month you reach out to somebody new. Trust me, when you do this, your world is going to just be expanded, and you don't know what impact they can have on you or what impact that you can have on them. And so if you do take on this challenge, let me know in the comments below what types of interesting people you have met. And if you ever want to contact me, well, you can pretty much guarantee I'll probably get back to you.